Hello and good evening. My name is Chris Lazartic. I teach 5th and 6th grade science here at Aspen Academy. I'd like to begin by apologizing for not being able to be present here tonight. Two very special friends of mine are getting married as we speak up at Grand Lake, and that's where I currently am. This video is the closest that I could come to being in two places at once. So I hope you enjoy. And I have such an amazing and supportive 5th grade team here, so thank you guys for helping me out. Thanks for clicking play, and I'm looking forward to a great year with this team. Carrie Esposito, thank you. Chuck Fisher, the man, thank you, sir. And Jill Studnicki. Big high five here. Boom. All right. So, in this video, I plan to kind of tell you a little bit about myself, my views and philosophy as a science teacher, and some things that you can expect as a parent of a 5th grader here in my class this year. Also, not being here tonight means that I didn't get a chance to meet all of you. Yesterday, I sent out an email addressing this. Please get back to me, even if we've already met and we already know each other. Please get back to me. We can set up a time to meet, discuss your child, and figure out what I can do to make this year an amazing year of science for your family. I was born and raised in northern Delaware. As a child, I was very much interested in school and athletics. I was involved in many clubs in my community. I ended up going to Drexel University in 2002 to pursue wrestling and engineering. I ended up graduating from the University of Delaware in 2007 with my degree in earth science education. I worked for an independent school in Delaware, the Sanford School, for 3 years until I moved out to Colorado and began teaching at Aspen Academy. I'm currently at the University of Denver, where I'm studying for my master's in educational leadership and policy studies, and I'm also working towards my principal certification as well. I'm an outdoor enthusiast. I love anything outside, pretty much hiking, camping, skiing, mountain biking. I love animals like these guys. I love to read. I love music, and I just pretty much enjoy doing fun things outside with my friends and family. My vision statement is to inspire others to grow through a life of integrity, passion, and adventure. Being a teacher gives me wonderful opportunities to reach this goal. When I look back, the teacher that made the biggest impact on my life, or the teacher that influenced me the most, was actually a teacher that I never had in class. He was simply a teacher that walked by me in the hallways of high school and greeted me by name. He asked how my day was going, how my weekend was. He came to my wrestling meets. And he showed that he cared about me as an individual. I plan to be that kind of teacher for my students. I want my students to feel safe, and I want to give them the best opportunity to learn possible. Oh, hi. As far as science education goes, I'm a strong believer that science is best learned by doing, not by memorization. And I feel like learning in general is like that, especially with advances in technology now. Fact recall is a lot easier. A great example of this just happened to me just last week, where a radio station had a quiz. They were giving out tickets. I had never seen the movie they were asking about. I had never heard of the movie, for that matter. And Google, in 0.58 seconds, was able to tell me the answer, and I won those tickets. Same thing in our classrooms. Fact recall and just memorizing this information isn't going to help as much as learning how to figure out challenges ourselves. And that's what students are going to do in my science class. In 5th grade, we study earth science. So we take a look at the processes that go on inside and on the surface of Earth and how they affect our lives as humans. We start with weather and climate, and then we move on to inside Earth, where we investigate plate tectonics, earthquakes, volcanoes. And then we conclude the year with Earth's changing surface. So we take a look at erosion, deposition. We conclude by going out to Moab, Utah, and take a look at the beautiful arches that are there because of the stuff we study in science class. Science is taught in 2-week-long units. For each time that your child sees me, we will cover about 2 units. So I see them for about 1 month, about 4 weeks, and then they go to social studies, and then back to me after about a month. You can expect about 1 quiz and 1 test per unit, and about 1 lab or larger project every month. The biggest message I always want to make very clear during academic information night is the importance of coming to see me during my access period. My access period is every Tuesday from 3:30 to 4:30. And if a student comes to me during that time with a corrected or improved homework, test, quiz, anything, they are able to earn a higher grade on that assignment. So for example, a student had a tough time on a test, earned a 60% on that test. He or she corrected it on their own and then brought it to me during access. We reviewed it. Maybe it'll take about 15, 20 minutes. And that student that can then walk out of class or that access period with an 80% on that test. I also want to stress the importance of coming to see me for students that either are rocking the class, they understand it, and they want an extra challenge. We can look at some really cool labs that I can give them ideas for things to do at home. Or also students that might be having some difficulty. So this access period is for any student either to improve their grade or just to improve their understanding and challenge them. There's not a ton of homework in 5th and 6th grade science. What you can expect is a lab report or a big project about once every unit and approximately 1 night of homework a week. The homework, I would say 90% of the time, is going to be in the form of a blog assignment. These blog assignments can be accessed if you go to www.lazartic.com, which is my last name. Once there, you can see some different things on the web page, on the welcome page. You can see maybe some extra credit, which I will update or should be updated soon. The science, which I would say would be the most important part as far as homework goes. Some photos and some other sections. But say if you're in 6th grade science, you would go to 6th grade science discussions. Once there, you will see, okay, this is from last year. But I'll leave it up there for the first week so you can see what to expect. Homework video for the date that it is due. You can see a link. If you click on that link, you're going to be able to watch that video. Hey guys. Hey, Mr. Lazartic here. Hey guys. Hey there. Hey guys.
It's Mr. Lazartic, Pirate Lazartic here.
Mr. Lazartic here. Hey guys. And the questions that I ask in the video are always highlighted or reiterated down here via text. Okay? Here you can see some students that have answered these. The big thing is that the questions are going to ask things that the students may not necessarily know from class or from life.
The question to you is simply, what causes these arches? What does this mean? What's the significance of this I-heart density?
What is a gravity ride?
What is it?
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. Why do they call these gravity rides? And what forces might be at work in this roller coaster? What are earthquakes even? And where do they happen? Why does a powder ski stay afloat better? And what causes all of this? Why can we come here and see, we can walk around in cracks like this? Tell me why. Why do they look the way they do? What's inside a golf ball? Most importantly, why does a golf ball have these certain characteristics? The goal of this is to get students thinking and being able to do research on their own online. Okay, so if a student was ready to answer this, you might not see all of these answers yet, but you would go to the bottom here, and you must be logged in. So I use WordPress, where all the students will get a username and a password in class, and we will practice this extensively. If you ever have an issue around forgetting your password, just see me or email me, and I can help you with that. But once you log in, it will say, howdy, your name, howdy Mr. Lazartic. You have your little profile here. And now you're able to go down to this comment box and say, you know, give your answer. Hopefully it's a little bit more detailed than that. And you can then go ahead and post that comment. I review the comments before, and then I will approve them, and they will go live usually the next morning or that evening. So that's kind of an overview of what homework will look like this year in 5th and 6th grade science. Once again, I'm sorry that I couldn't be here tonight. If you have any questions about anything you heard tonight or anything throughout the year, please don't hesitate to email me at chris.lazartic@aspenacademy.org, or you can come in and see me before or after school. Other than that, I look forward to an amazing year of science. Woo!